July 1st and the Xbox fiscal year just flipped at midnight. Two stories today, same company, same morning, completely opposite directions. Xbox studio closures begin. We've been tracking the Xbox reset since late June. The June 29th episode was the eve of it. And now we're inside it. The Verge's Tom Warren reported yesterday that layoffs are set to begin July 6th, hitting, in his words, most parts of Xbox. Sources put the floor at least 1,000 job losses. On top of that, 5 studios are reportedly facing closure or sale. Compulsion Games, Double Fine, Ninja Theory, Undead Labs, and Arcane Lion, the team behind Dishonored and Deathloop. That's at least 500 additional people beyond the wider cuts. Arcane's situation is particularly rough. Their Marvel's Blade game, originally due this year, slipped to late 2027, went over budget, and is now reportedly being weighed for cancellation. Xbox is exploring sale of Arcane, same as the other 4 studios. The blast radius is already reaching outside Xbox's own walls. IO Interactive and the Hitman studio currently making 007 First Light announced yesterday that a key external partnership had ended. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier confirmed that partner was Xbox, which had been quietly funding IO's fantasy project codenamed Project Fantasy. IO is now reducing staff as a result. Schreier, in a video from mid-June, said something that stuck. A lot of these studios, trust me, they made plenty of their own mistakes, but in a lot of ways, they are being punished today for following orders. And that, I think, is just a shame. At a CWA press conference ahead of the cuts, worker representative Arce put it more bluntly. The money is there, leadership is simply choosing where it goes and who pays. And that framing is important because the other half of today's story is exactly where the money is going. Not everything is being cut. Hideo Kojima's Xbox-published horror game OD is reportedly safe, and per the information, CEO Asha Sharma and CFO Amy Hood approved increased spending on Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Halo starting today, July 1st. That budget activation is not hypothetical. It is live this morning. Halo Campaign Evolved launches July 28th, which brings us to Halo Campaign Evolved. This is the proof of concept. The first thing that increased Halo budget is pointed at. It launches July 28th on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC through Steam. Day 1 on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass at no extra cost. This is developed by Halo Studios. That's the rebranded 343 Industries, built from scratch in Unreal Engine 5, not a remaster. A ground-up rebuild of Halo Combat Evolved's campaign, redesigned levels, new cinematics re-recorded by the original voice cast, sprint and vehicle hijacking mechanics from later games, 9 additional weapons, and 4-player online co-op with full crossplay and cross-progression across every platform. The headlining edition is something called Operation Meteorite, a 3-mission story arc set 1 year before the original game, following Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson infiltrating a Covenant agricultural ship. It's included with every edition. Standard edition is $49.99. Premium is roughly $59 to $69 and gets you 5 days early access starting July 23rd. The collector's edition at $199.99 sold out in under 48 hours of going live. Gone by June 8th. Here's the strategic read on this, and it matters. Halo Studios community manager Brian Gerard confirmed that future Halo titles will also be available on PlayStation going forward. So this isn't a one-time exception. Microsoft is shipping the franchise it built its entire console identity on to a competitor's platform. Day 1, same price, same features. That's a deliberate choice. The bet is that Halo as a brand is strong enough to survive, maybe even grow, outside the Xbox ecosystem. Whether that bet pays off depends entirely on whether Campaign Evolved is actually good. The studios being cut this week never got that chance to prove it. Today is the exact hinge. 5 studios start falling in 5 days, and Halo's increased budget officially activates this morning. 2 sides of the same triage. Talk tomorrow. If there's a thread you want to pull harder on any of this, just text back and it shapes what we dig into next.